Now here's our Prairie Falcon eyrie. At 9:30 today we saw her fly in there. We found them here in this area about 3 weeks ago. You can see her moving around in there. So the monitor on my camera is very small, but she's doing something. We have no idea how small the little guys are, so we're making a little movie of them. We're on the Canyon Road between Ellensburg, Washington and Yakima. And we've been watching this area here. We've seen the birds, like I say, about 3 weeks ago. And this morning at 9:30 she flew in. They were hollering, doing their feeding call noise. And then we came back and checked, and sure enough we've seen her in here. So now we're making a little movie of it. So I think she's either feeding the youngsters or just crawled back in there with them to kind of keep them warm or take care of them, because we have no idea at this point how old they are. So, but we do have confirmed this spot as the active Prairie Falcon eyrie, and we're all excited about that. So we'll be coming back every week now till they fly away. We have another Prairie Falcon eyrie up the road we got to check on, but we're all excited about it. But until they stand up and we can see them, we're going to come every week until they fly away. I think we'll call that good then. We got her moving around a little bit. That's shooting with my Sony camcorder with a 70 extended zoom, so that's about as much as I got. I'll be quiet a little bit now, see if we can pick up some bird noises. I don't see her in there. She was wiggling earlier, so she may have settled down on top of them. So I can hear the river. We're right down by the river, but I turned it on at the beginning of the move. She was wiggling around and settling down. So I think we'll call that good then. Over and out. Well, this is a Prairie Falcon sitting in her nest. I don't know how young these babies are, but I imagine they're fairly young. But she's sure sitting on them and taking care of them. Oh, there's a nice bird call. Several birds here. We have rufous-sided towhees, Oregon juncos. That one's really pretty. I don't know what that one is. Anyway, just singing right here along by the Yakima River, and we're watching the Prairie Falcon in the nest, moving her head around, taking it easy. And we're waiting for one of the youngsters to lift his head up or flop a wing so we can see him. We decided they've got to be really tiny because it's like 80 degrees and she wouldn't need to sit on them. There's no sun to have to shade him from. So anyway, she's in her nest, taking care of her business, and we're down here on the bank of the Yakima River doing our business, making a movie of it. And this bird wants to see how sweet a song he can sing. This sounds pretty good. They get real attaboy for that. That's pretty. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have encouraged him. Well, he can do the soundtrack. It's natural. Anyway, that's our Prairie Falcon on her nest, and this bird singing to us, keeping us company. Well, I think he got shy now. I don't see her moving around. She must have settled down now. And oh yeah, she's picked up a wing now. What is she doing now, I wonder? Hopefully we can see one of the youngsters. My monitor is so small that it's very difficult for me to see. But I'll let it run just in case. Saw her wing flap around there. She's doing something in there, getting all squared away. Makes for a very interesting movie. I'll let it run a little more. But in this location we should have very good luck. We can set up our spotting scope and our camcorder. We shoot with a Sony camcorder with a 70 extended zoom. We're maxed out on it, but you know, that's not bad. Our lighting is usually pretty good. But the bird is just sitting there enjoying it, so I'll back off so you can see how far it is. Quite a distance. Clear across the river, you can see that. I'll come in slow. I'd say it's probably, you know, a good 150, 200 yards. The reason why I know that is because the Prairie Falcon nest at Squamish Falls fills my monitor about the same. I know it's about 250 yards to the nest there. Well, I think she's just going to hang right in there and do her thing. Maybe we'll have some babies the next time we come over. We want to come over at least once a week. But we were just here 2 days ago, and we took the back road to Meenum Claw to Yakima and then came down kind of in reverse, actually. So we thought we'd check on this one here and then we'll head on home. I think we'll call that good then. Looks like she's settled down. The bird, he doesn't want to sing to us anymore, so enjoy the video and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Here's our Prairie Falcon in her nest, looking around for the male. She's been preening and stretching. She's been sitting on the nest for over an hour now. She stood up. She's looking around intently, I think, for the male. So we're looking to see if we can see any of the little white heads poked up. Looks like she's going to take off for a second. Oh yeah, look at her take off. Now we'll see if the babies come up. How about that? We got the female Prairie Falcon flying off the nest. So she may have went to receive food from the male and we'll bring it back here and feed it to the youngsters. I don't see any movement in there yet. I'll try to hang in there. Maybe we'll see her come back in there, or the male. She waited for over an hour for him, and I'm looking very intently at my monitor to see if there's any little white heads poking up, but I don't see anything, so maybe I'll have to turn that off and start filming when she comes back, because we don't know in this business how long she's going to be away. We got a bird singing to us though. He's got a good song. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. We'll wait for her to return. Over and out. Well, here's our Prairie Falcon feeding her babies. She flew in here. You see the little heads going. We have filtered light. We're happy with that. Yeah, we're trying to get a good count. Alright, looks like she's reaching out, getting another little piece of food. She's been feeding them for a while here. She's kind of tidying up her nest a little bit. She flew in with something. I don't know what it was. Anyway, she gave them a good feeding, and now I think she's going to clean up the nest a little bit and see what happens here. Still working around, looking around, walking around the nest. Been watching this one here for about 3 weeks now. I'm all excited about it. It's in a good location. Came by this morning, so this is the afternoon feeding. Oh, there she flies out. All right. Well, little guys are looking around. I see 2 heads anyway. Hopefully there's more, but definitely saw 2 heads that time, so see what these little guys are going to do here. They're wondering where Mama went. And they're all excited about having a little snack here. Starting to sprinkle a little bit, so I don't think she's going to be away from them too long. I think they're settling down now a little bit. We'll see what happens. Well, there's one stretching up a little bit. Oh, it flaps his little wing. Look at that. They grow so fast. From hatch to flight is about 5.5 weeks. So that'll tell you how fast these guys can grow. And nice little Prairie Falcons in here. A little afternoon snack. Oh yeah, might be 3. We'll have to see. We're enjoying watching them. Heads bobbing up and down. Looks really good. They're still excited about Mama coming in and feeding them. We know she come in there about 9 o'clock this morning, 9:15. We've seen a few heads, so we're just doing a little spot check on them. We're very fortunate to have this location here. Oh yeah, he's flipping his little wing around there. He's getting all excited. They're feeling really good. Well, it's not very cold. Like I say, it's sprinkling just a little bit. But they're old enough now, she can keep an eye on them. If it gets too cold, she'll sit on them. Definitely seeing 2 heads and hopefully 3. So anyway, these little guys are just having a good time and wondering when Mama's going to come back with more food. So if we're lucky, we'll see her sail in here with another something to eat for them. The bigger they get, the more food they bring, because they grow very, very fast. Oh yeah, they're really wiggling around enjoying it. I'm so glad we got set up when we did. It's really a wonderful spot here. Well, I think we'll call that pretty much good then. They're kind of settling down, so enjoy the video. Oh yeah, I can see his little eye there. He's just having a good time. He'll be getting sleepy pretty soon. We came by this morning about 9:15. She flew in and checked on him, and then we came back here this afternoon hoping to get in on the afternoon feed, and luckily we got set up. And a little sprinkle of rain, that kind of perked him up. Oh yeah, he stretches his little wings out. It don't take these guys long. From hatch to flight is about 5.5 weeks. It is amazing how fast these creatures can grow. But again, this is our Prairie Falcon eyrie. We're on the Canyon Road between Yakima and Ellensburg, Washington. We're shooting with a Sony camcorder with a 70 extended zoom, and we're using a Vortex scope, spotting scope. We have an adapter, so it's very tricky getting it set up, but it gives you a good close shot when you get there. So anyway, we're all excited about it. Looks like the little guys are kind of settling down. I got one there still wiggling around. He doesn't look like he's ready to go to sleep yet. He's looking around at the world here. Well, hopefully we could see Mama come in again and give him some more food. Anyway, we'll call that good then and give him a little break. Bye-bye. There's Mama coming in with the food. Oh, what a great shot. Now we'll see Mama feed the little babies. This is going to be a great shot. She just sailed in here with the food, or she was off for a break. The movie we just made, we've seen their little heads moving around, so we're all excited about that. We got here just at the right time. We plan on coming every 3 days to this nest till these guys fly away. It's just the perfect opportunity to document a Prairie Falcon eyrie. And we're so fortunate to have her flying in. I don't see her with any food though, but she might just be taking a little break and just coming back here to kind of keep them warm. Yeah, it doesn't look like she brought any food. Nobody's, she isn't bending down with food or anything, and the babies aren't doing much. So I think she just had taken a break and just flew back in. But these are little guys. Oh yeah. There, she's scratching a little bit. That's good. Oh, we'll get some good shots here. Again, we're between Ellensburg and Yakima on the Canyon Road. It's just a fantastic place for bird watching. We're in central Washington, and this is actually the 3rd Prairie Falcon we found along this route, and we have a couple of them to check on, so we'll certainly be doing that. We also have a bald eagle up the road. We're going to check on that baby, see how big he is. And we'll come back here and mess around a little later when it warms up. But obviously the male is out hunting for food and she's just guarding the youngsters because, well, I think one wiggled behind her there just for a second. Just going to scratch up a little bit. Well, I think we'll turn this off then and we'll just go check on the other Prairie Falcons and then we'll come back. So enjoy the video. Alright, here's our Prairie Falcon on the nest looking around. Keeping an eye on her. She seems quite content, so I think we'll let her rest now. We've been here for a couple hours now. We got other birds to check up on, and she's just sitting on her babies now, so we'll let her do that, and we'll check on our other birds in the canyon and try to get some videos of those. We'll call that good then. Over and out, and bye-bye. Here's our Prairie Falcon in the nest. There's two more little guys. He's kind of preening up. Kind of enjoying his afternoon here, waiting for a little snack to come in from Mom or Dad. There he is, crawling up to the edge of the nest. He's a good-looking guy here. We checked some of them. We think they're a little over a week old, probably. Got 3 of them in here. We're enjoying making the movies of them very much. Oh, they're stretching their little wings. It doesn't take them long. Good-looking babies. Looks like they're going to lay down and take a little nap here. Kind of crawling out of the camera now a little bit. Yeah, pull them over a little bit there. There they are, just kind of preening up, getting ready to take a little nap. Look at this little guy working away. Good-looking birds, look very healthy. If we're lucky, the mother will come in with some food and we'll be able to see her feed them. But I think that's going to be it. He's just rousting around there and preening up his feathers and having a good time. We'll call that good then. Over and out. Well, there's our little Prairie Falcons looking around. Got 3 little heads. They're looking happy. Boy, every couple days they sure grow. They're looking really nice. She probably fed them earlier. They're just waking up in the afternoon wanting a little snack here. Oh yeah, there's some good looking birds there. Oh yeah, there's Mama, just came in. See what Mama's got here. Yeah, and that's why they were looking around. She went to the back of the nest, now she's turned to the side. Oh yeah, look at these heads going. Maybe 4. We have 4. The other time we came, we could only count 3. We have 4 heads here. Oh yeah. Well, isn't that something? We woke up number 4 here. Yeah, he's eating away now at a little snack. Yeah, they're interested in their little lunch here. They're hungry little campers here. Look at these guys. They're having a good time. We'll just keep it right on here. Got a little bit of wind. Looks like we still have 1 egg that didn't hatch. Of course, it's no good. One of the movies we had her trying to roll it out. But everything seems to be going there. I think Mama just dropped it off and just took off. So these little guys are having a little feed here. Boy, they're just going after it too. That might have been the male too. They drop food off. Usually the females stand there and feed them, but the male, he just popped in there with a little snack. Oh yeah, look at these guys. Yeah, he's got a big chunk of meat he's having for a snack. Well, these babies will keep him busy, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah. How cool is that? Oh yeah, looks like he's enjoying the meal there. A bunch of happy campers. One's trying to hide his food from the other one. Oh, look at that big piece of meat he's trying to eat. Oh my! That is quite the deal. Look at that. Well, they're busy moving around. We can hardly count all the heads the way they're moving. They move very quickly. We're getting a little bit of a breeze now. Boy, it didn't take them long to eat that. How cool was that? They were looking up and down, well, for quite a while now. They'd peek out, look up. And that's what they were interested in. Afternoon snack. Yeah, they're having a good time. Hard to believe they could eat that raw meat just like that at that age, but that's what they do. Here's a big one. That's probably a female. She got a big chunk of meat. She's got her little wings out, trying to hide it from the other ones, and going over to the edge of the nest so she can eat it. What a big chunk of meat for a little bird. Hey, she's aggressive. Look at her. She's determined. This is mine. I got it, and I'm going to eat it. She's working on it. A good-sized chunk there. It's probably a bird. They do hunt some rodents, but... Oh yeah, now the other one's grabbed the hold. It's a tug of war. Give me that. 1, 2, 3, 4 heads. I want that. Give me a bite of that. No, you can't have it. Now I got it. I'm behind you. Hey, where'd it go? Look at these guys are having quite a time with that big chunk of meat here. What a wonderful movie. You wouldn't think these little guys at this age would be that feisty. My goodness sakes, look at them. Isn't that wonderful? They're just having a wonderful time. Mama flew into that big chunk of meat and probably had a couple little pieces there anyway. There's one piece there, they're kind of fighting over it, and one gets it, and then the other one gets a bite. This one here's looking around, where'd that big chunk of meat go? It was here. Well, it's behind me now. My brother and sister got it. Oh, it's a great movie. It's really peaceful here, and everything is going good for these guys. It's like Mama's getting them plenty of food, so we're enjoying it very much. Yep, we now know we have 4 baby Prairie Falcons. We've been watching them for a while. How cool is that? There's always one that stays hidden, and then all of a sudden you can see them. Yep, and there's that egg still there. She's been trying to roll that out for a couple of days. But wow, look at that guy. I had a good feed there. This is get boy, they're all just eating there. She brought in plenty of food. They're having a good time with it. Oh, yeah, look at him. He's got that big chunk of meat. Look at him. He said, I want a bite of that. I'm going to try to get it. Yeah. My goodness, you won't be able to swallow that. Well, here they go. Give me a bite. See? I'm going to help you out with that big piece of meat. Oh, yeah. I dropped it now. They'll work on it. My, look at these guys. Yeah. Definitely having a good time with it. Well, he's got the big piece back in the front again. Well, they're just passing around. And then he hangs on to it, and the other one gets a little bite, pulls off a chunk. Well, hey, if the system works, usually the females sit right there and feed one then the other, but this time that probably was the male just dropped off some food and letting these guys have a free-for-all. Oh yeah, we're enjoying it very much. It's not too many times you get an opportunity to make a movie like this. To be able to be this close, being right in the nest with a 4 baby Prairie Falcon. Just eating away. Oh yeah, we wanted to get her coming in, and this all worked out just perfect. There's that big piece of meat passing around like a game here. Oh yeah, still having their little tug of war here. Oh yeah, back and forth they go. Well, that's a good brood she had then. My goodness. That wind is blowing now. Hungry Prairie Falcon's getting fed now. Well, we've been here for quite a while. We're watching them and just happened to get her sail in with the food. We're all excited about it. We've been watching, like I say, for a while. We've been counting 3. And we're very happy now to know we got 4. So she's got a very good brood going here. Right in the front there is the egg that didn't hatch. So that always happens. So she's been trying to move it out, but eventually it'll go over the edge. Yeah, they're not going to get too hot. They're kind of in the filtered light here. They won't get too hot there. And it's right around 65, 70 now. And they're all cozy and enjoying it very much. We're all excited about it. We came over today is hoping we'd see them. And we've got a good angle on the eyrie here, the nest. And got to see everything we came to see, so that's a lot of activity going on. They get feisty over that piece of meat, I'll tell you that. I've been hungry, but I didn't eat like that. Just kidding, of course. But guys are wonderful birds. These wonderful Prairie Falcons. We're lucky to have this spot. We have a good angle on the nest. It's not so deep, so we can see exactly what's going on. It's small enough it keeps them right on center stage, so we don't have to pan to the left or right. So when we're zoomed in, we're good. Yeah, they're just kind of taking it easy. I think they're just finishing up their little snack there, so we'll check in on them in a little bit.